Hello, I'm Dr. Chaos. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Last time we continued going through Laconia. So we're going to finish it off. Then I do want to see about jumping over this way to go to this. Maybe also seeing about going on to take out the Bright one as well.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
But after taking on both the actual Cyclopses, I will probably go on to continue the main quest line in Sparta. Seriously, in towns it feels faster to just run on foot than it does to... Okay, let's go to the same point, then we'll prepare to teleport away. But we'll be back soon to hang out with Marini some more. Because we have the order to hunt down. Okay, the Bay of Nobody. This is... Sorry if audio has been really... like my microphone's been bad this time. I realised it wasn't plugged in properly. Wait, is this where... Is it... This is the Bay of Nobody. Is this where... he really doesn't do much damage. But this is the Bay of Nobody. Is this the specific island that Odysseus went to went, oh no, I'm nobody, so he got to kill the Cyclops without these other Cyclopses realizing? So does his I'm gonna hit the floor thing, it. Being near this dude just seems to be a very bad idea overall. As this guy's attacks are primarily close range focused. Except for this one, but this is just, hey, keep moving. Cool. There's another Cyclops out this way.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
How many hours do I? Well, I meant how many wood, but whew. Okay, got a new weapon. Wait, so when they say this is the Forge of Hephaestus, is this meant to be, or Hephaestus' workshop? Is this meant to be, you know, the god himself, like Hephaestus himself? Interesting. Anyway, both Cyclopses are now dead.
Troubled, Cassandra.
This bay feels familiar somehow.
A bird can fly away for seasons, but will always recognize its nest when it returns. This is Sparta.
I don't think I'm welcome here.
I'm not sure of much, Cassandra, but I do know that when the time is right, we always get to go home.
And where is your home, Barnabas?
I'll save that story for another day.
Okay. You know what? Let's go discover the sea region around there. I do want to know where I was thrown off the cliff. But yeah, hopefully if I discover the sea region around Kithra, it will reveal the dock, which means I'll just be able to teleport there later instead of having to sail up to the island. Because there is a cultist in operation here, just we have to do quests to get that. So we know where both of you are. You someone we need to do a quest for. You're on the island to the south, like main quest for. You're on an island to the south, so we'll have all of the island south of us have to do quests there. We need to find the ruin the ship for that. But yeah, we have a little bit of travelling to do for certain cultists. But most of the ones we have left are ones that we will, well, I say that was story related, but who knows. One thing I did like about Assassin's Creed Black Flag, when you upgraded the ship, you saw those upgrades. Like they were actually something that were demonstrated on the ship. Well, I guess it's just gonna be we're gonna have to sail back down here at some point. Let's get back to the main quest.
You made it. I trust the seas were favorable?
I killed two
Poseidon might
Cyclopses.
be the only one not trying to kill me.
And did you go to Thera? Did you find him?
I did.
What did he tell you?
He told me where I'm from. And where I must go.
So now you know the truth.
I'm not his daughter. I'm just a weapon.
That is the furthest thing from the truth. You were brought into this world with love. I never imagined we'd stand on Spartan soil together again.
I don't know how to feel. I spent some of the happiest days of my life here. And some of the worst, too.
Sparta is our home. But we'll have to rid ourselves of the puppet king if we are ever to find peace.
Whatever happened to our old house?
Nikolaos stayed after I left, but now that he's gone, I don't know.
Why don't we go find out?
Of course. But first, there's something I want to show you.
Move.
Yeah, in all honesty, I'm more interested in seeing where it's thrown off a cliff. Like, no offense, but... that is what intrigues me.
The closer we get to Sparta, the more memories keep flooding in.
No matter how far I ran, I never could escape them.
I know. On Naxos I could forget. Says he brought Sparta in a box and tossed him down in the sea.
Did you put your memories of us in that box?
I wanted to, but it would have taken all the wood in the land.
I mean, sure, seeing where Cassandra grew up is would be interesting.
This is where I first trained you to use your spear.
Hesitation only hastens the grave.
You remembered.
How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept. You said you needed it to fight the monsters in your dreams.
I couldn't face Cerberus empty-handed. Those children will be ripped to shreds. We should help them.
Cassandra, wait! You mustn't interfere. This is Spartan training territory.
I hope you're right. For their sake.
The agoge is what turns boys into men. Interfering would only weaken them. Weaken Sparta.
They're no good to Sparta if we leave them to die.
And they're no good to Sparta if they're too weak to kill a wolf. Come. Let's go home.
Yeah, we want to blend in. We don't want to...
Off we go now.
And the entire thing is, they came out here to kill those
Training is
wolves.
ruthless.
Not ruthless. Effective. The best of those boys will become Cryptia, keepers of the peace and stalkers of the night.
Stalkers in the night.
There's a reason Sparta never changes. It has rules and they are strict. Spartans rule Laconia, but most of its citizens are Ilotes, enslaved peasants made to work the fields and mines.
Slaves. Why don't they revolt?
Spartan fields keep them fed, and Spartan warriors keep them safe. First from the Persians, and now from the Athenians. When they forget their place, the Cryptia are ordered to keep the peace.
I see.
Most of us make great sacrifices for comfort.
Most. Not all. I never thought I'd find myself back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful, despite the war raging. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah. If we want to blend in, I don't think going and, you know, screwing up the training process is a good idea. Oh.
This was the first and last place I ever felt safe.
As soon as you were old enough to hold a spear, you trained in this yard from morning till night.
Nikolaos was a tough teacher to please.
He hid his pride from you. But every night he would tell me, she's going to bring glory to Sparta.
As much as I hate him for what he did, I wouldn't be who I am today without his training.
My heart broke that day. But for the first time in ages, standing here with you, I truly believe it can mend again.
Me too.
Do you remember the first time you held your brother?
I was scared I'd break him. I piled every blanket and pillow we had around me.
Even then, you held him so tight, I thought you would squeeze the life out of him.
He turned out stronger than we thought.
The gods must be playing tricks on my eyes.
Good to see you, Brasidas. It's been a long time since I rescued you from the warehouse fire in Corinth.
That's not how I remember it.
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true. You're alive.
Many we thought to be dead are still breathing.
When I heard the two of you came home,
We're in Sparta, but we're not home yet.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
your estate was taken by Sparta when news of Nikolaos' death arrived. They're waiting for his adopted son to claim it, but he hasn't returned from the war.
Stentor?
I
I
did.
knew I should have killed him on the beach.
Kicked him off a cliff. I literally kicked him off the cliff. He died.
What do we have to do to get it back?
You'll need to negotiate your Spartan citizenship with the kings. It won't be easy.
Why not?
As happy as I am to see you, the kings won't be. Especially Archidamos. Your exit from Sparta wasn't exactly graceful.
He can't still be mad I broke his nose.
You what?
In any case, he hasn't forgotten. But I have an idea that might help him forgive.
Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes. Whoever takes care of these traitors will earn his thanks.
So, to get our house back, I must take out the Spartan commander responsible for inciting a useless rebellion. Sounds easy enough.
Find me in the throne room when it's done.
And where will you be?
This is where I raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the estate. You should pay your respects too before you get started.
I'll try. Grandfather was a true hero. Maybe one day.
You're not one of my soldiers.
Oh, is this the Spartan equivalent
Reason
of
for being here.
the Athenian dude?
I don't need a reason, good or otherwise.
Some bite to you, is there?
More than some cowering dog.
From slave to general, bathing in the blood of this war while our leaders stuff their faces and preen.
The Polemarchos believe it's an easy victory.
I will end this war in my favor.
You have a strategy?
Athenian Polemarchos are paralyzed with
Ah.
indecision. They serve too many masters.
Making them slow to react.
And that's where you come in. Infiltrate their forts and kill the Polemarchos. I need a way clear for my troops.
I'll do my part. Consider the commanders already dead.
Bring me their Athenian seals as proof. You'll be rewarded for your efforts.
That's fun. The Spartans also have a murder um Murder Guards quest line. That's fun. Or Murder Polemarch's
Leonidas.
quest line.
He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
So, our blood is the blood of kings.
You are so much more than a mercenary. You carry the blood of heroes, blood of power. Remember what I told you?
That people would try to take that power for themselves.
And then you promised.
I wouldn't let them.
Hold out your spear.
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia
He shouted at the
has
cold.
spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas, the days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Divide the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men. My king? Xerxes wants Sparta. You'll have to go through me.
So I wonder the Code of Cosmos is part of the Order of Ancients
Now,
anyway.
do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny. Both of us.
But the Order's
We
in
can
control
stop the
of.
cult before it's too late. Then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has reason to those who would.
So the Order of Ancients
It's
controls
time we
Persia.
rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and daughter united in Sparta at last. And look at you. Goddesses among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes. Our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Cassandra, my king?
Who could forget? The girl who died to save her brother. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
I killed an elder. Sparta didn't find that very innocent.
Cassandra!
In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing. Losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
Spartan laws destroyed my family. Spartan laws had me claw my way through the streets. We're here today because he defied those laws.
He did, and he lost his head for it. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There is nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Hilot rebellion, and the Kreptia are stalking the flames. Savagely killing Hilots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
The Cryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness makes Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Cryptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. So the Ilots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
If killing Cryptia will get our home back, I'll do it.
Okay. So I have two major quests. One is... Ooh. There, then we have to go up to the Gorani Marble Quarry. Oh, there. Well, anyway. So now we've unlocked the Athenian.
Archidamus believes in the old way. Won't killing his Cryptia create conflict between him and Pausanias? I miss Kefalonia sometimes. Life was simple, even if Marcos was a bumbling idiot.
And Marcos has finally been ran out of town because you weren't there to defend him, mate, so...
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
And that'll let us get out of here. Well, I'm going to thank you all for watching. See you next time where we're going to continue our journey. Goodbye.